So this is what it looks like
Yes.
when it's made up.
The pieces of glass are 12 inches by 24, that's the top ones, and these ones are 9 inches by 24. So if you want to do it in metric, you can work that out for yourselves. Okay, so these are the wire pieces that make up a barn cloche. There's this main frame piece. There's this little bit here. You'll see what happens with that in a minute or two. This one, which is in effect that, but it's got this extra bit of wire across here, and this one here, and that produces the handle. Okay, we'll go now and see how to put it together. Start with this main frame piece and make sure that this piece is on and that these little knob bits are facing this way and those bits are facing the other way, and you can just drop that down there out of the way. Put one piece of the side glass, that's the 9-inch glass, in there, and then fit this in over like so. Then we'll put another piece, bring that up out of the way, put the other piece in there, and that bit clips over like so.
So that's underneath the overhanging
Oh yes, it's
wire.
underneath there, yes.
Right. Now you're trying to get the...
Separate
Notice
the
I'm
gloves
not
on.
offering any hand here because I don't have gloves on.
Yeah,
So
fair
I'm
enough.
not going anywhere near the glass.
Yeah, right, that's fine. And a good thick pair of rubber gloves. Can you hold that bit for a moment?
I can.
Whoops, there. Then we're going to do a demonstration. First of all,
Separate the glass.
Okay, so that's there. This is up here out of the way.
Oh, that bit flicked off. You see why this would probably be easier with 2 people
Yes.
and not having a rake behind you. Okay, so it's now resting on the top of these 2.
It actually sits in the hooks that are on the end there. And I suppose it's held on because it's underneath this main piece here.
So hopefully that'll... Let's see it. Under there, like so.
Okay.
Right, so now
This is a bit that is quite unnerving to do because of all the tension that you're going to be putting on glass, which seems to be a horrendous thing to do.
right, so they're all sort of resting in place, and now you've got to snap lock it in
Yes.
effectively. Okay, so this one needs to come up, does it? Or...
Yes, it does. Yep.
So before we do this then, these pieces need to be up and curled over the top, like so. And you've got your finger on the
I've got my finger in the handle.
right?
Yep.
Okay. Right, and is that bit supposed to be this here?
Yeah.
Is it supposed to be actually in line with this, or?
It's actually, on this one it's closer, isn't it? So we'll move it over a bit. We can do that.
Right.
There we are.
Okay.
Probably not right underneath. Okay. Now those are all hooked in. We've got it just like this, except we haven't got those there. And that's how people... No. No, it's not. Okay. And so bring it down there, and then we've got to wiggle that one in there and wiggle that one in there.
All right.
And it's done!
Right, so that actually is now pick-upable
Yeah.
and held in by the tension.
Yes.
And you probably want to straighten up that glass a little bit underneath them.
Yeah, so you just usually can just push it along with it. Now, if you want to let some air in during the day, you can actually do this sort of thing. If you want to go along and do that.
Oh, right, okay.
That's what those are for.
That's what they're for, aren't
But I wouldn't pick it up once you've got it like that. I'd put it back.
So that's, you can see it's been pushed back and now held.
It's sort of held on those corner
in comparison
bits
to
there.
here, this one has not moved. So what she's done is she sort of squeezed them out and hooked the piece of glass into here to allow air to flow on the top.
The other thing you can do, if you is to take, because normally you have them side by side like that, quite close, but you can just maybe take one in a row out and just move them like that and let some air in. You can also let air in at the ends, if you'd like to video over there.
So this is how you put the ends. You just get a piece of glass, bamboo.
Try and make it reasonably firm against the glass so it's not going to bang back and forth in the wind.
I see you've got, this one appears to be slightly open.
Yes, I think it's got a piece of, I don't know if the thing's very good on it, the catch.
Hmm.
Now, do you want to look at these ones over here?
Yeah, so